Back in September 2023, Harry Kane scored his first Bundesliga hat-trick in a 7-0 drubbing of VfL Bochum. Or did he? Because while by English terms Kane did score his first Bundesliga hat-trick, rules in Germany are a little different. Kane scored his first on 12 minutes, then added to his tally with 2 in the second half. But in Germany, a hat-trick only counts if a player scores all their goals in a row and all in one half. Therefore, Kane's hat-trick didn't count, as the goals were scored in 2 halves and other players scored in between. But that's not the only weird rule in football. Here are some of football's other odd rules you may not know. When Arsenal beat PSV in the Champions League in 2023, fans noticed something odd about their stadium. UEFA's rules on sponsorship meant it had to be renamed the Arsenal Stadium. This is because UEFA do not recognise stadium sponsorships. The Etihad is also renamed the City of Manchester Stadium for the competition. There's a strange rule in football where scoring an own goal won't actually matter. If you score an own goal from your own indirect free kick, the opposing team won't get a goal. Instead, they'll get a corner. We're not even sure how this is possible, but it is a rule. Footballers often love to attack the corner flags in goal celebrations. Just ask Jamie Vardy. But corner flags are crucial to football because the game is not allowed to be played unless all 4 are in place. We all know that a rebound can often save a penalty taker from an embarrassing miss. But that doesn't always work out, because if the player hits the post from a penalty, they can't touch the ball until another player does. We all know that you can use your head or chest to back pass to your keeper legally, but not if you set it up yourself. In 2017, while playing for Inter Milan, Ivan Perisic did just this. He used his foot to flick the ball onto his head to back pass it to his goalkeeper, which is illegal. Darren Bent's beach ball goal against Liverpool is one of the most infamous in Prem history. But it shouldn't have counted. If a foreign object is on the pitch and the ball hits it, diverting it into the goal should be chalked off. Imagine if the rule had been followed properly and we'd lost this iconic goal. Players can sometimes let their emotions get the better of them with their celebrations, resulting in bookings for their OTT antics. But you can still be booked for an over-enthusiastic celebration even if you don't score. If your goal is chalked off for any reason, you will still be booked for your celebration, adding insult to injury. Just ask Richarlison. In his debut Spurs season, he got more bookings for disallowed goal celebrations than he did for goals themselves. Players will often leave a game early after receiving a red card. But sometimes players can be sent off before the game even starts. Like with any red card, if a player or sub is sent off before kickoff, the manager cannot bring in another player to replace them. In 2017, this happened to Patrice Evra, who was sent off for Marseille in the Europa League for trying to kick a fan. Some players have a lethal strike. But if a player hits the ball so hard that it deflates en route to goal, the goal won't count. The rule states that if a ball becomes deflated, the play must be paused and then restarted. So if it gets deflated on its way to the back of the net, the goal will be chalked off. And those are just some of the weird football rules you may not have known. What is your favourite bizarre football rule? What's your favourite bizarre football rule? Let us know in the comments.